We love hip
So
hop.
here's the announcement here.
There you go. Give me one more. Ah. Come on. Two more. Just like that. You ready? Exactly. What the deal, everybody? My name Kendrick Lamar, and I'll be performing at Super Bowl 59. Will you be pulling up? I hope so. You know it's only one opportunity to win a championship. No round twos. Let's get it. Boom! I won't want you to miss.
You didn't catch the bar right there? Let's get it, yo. That's from Like That. That's a little bit of a callback from Like That.
Meet me in New Orleans.
Bam!
February 9th, 2025. Wear your best dress, too. Even if
That's a shot about wear your best dress.
you
That's a
watch it from
shot.
home. Let's go. Yay! That's what I'm talking about, man. Now we can get to it for real. Come on, you gotta make sure you catch it with the hands open like that. We running real routes. You gonna be messing up.
So y'all heard what he said about the round two, right? In there. About no round twos.
There you go. Give me one more. Ah. Come on. Two more. Just like that. You ready? Exactly. What the deal, everybody? My name Kendrick Lamar, and I'll be performing at Super Bowl 59. Will you be pulling up? I hope so. You know it's only one opportunity to win a championship.
You know, there's only one opportunity to win a championship. Now, obviously, everybody's responding, saying this is the response to the round two thing. He ain't giving no round two to Drake because Drake had posted game two. That's what he had posted. Game two, he had posted in his Instagram stories or on the stories of the plot twist page. Okay. Let me see if I could pull up another page so I could look up some stuff here. Let me go on my Instagram page. It's probably on YouTube because Academics was kind of, he was dealing with some heavy cope. I'm not gonna lie, right? Big salute to the boy Academics, but he was dealing with some heavy cope tactics. I'll pull it up on YouTube. That's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. He seemed very hurt. I felt bad for him still. And I'll paraphrase while I'm looking for it. He was saying that there was no round two, that the round two that you guys were thinking about wasn't actually the round two that, you know, we were thinking about. Let's go on this page. Let's go on Academics page. Here we go. I think this is right here.
They got me feeling like I'm academics.
Oh, my bad.
They got me feeling like I'm academics.
You some type of money. Act you making them, let's say you made them $1,000. You
or whatever, and I got a hold of that. So I cleared him his conscience on your music isn't compromised, but I'm not telling you everything. But again, he do know I fuck with you, but I'm gonna do my job. Now, granted, nigga, at a point, he might not appreciate it, or he might be like, man, fuck Act doing his job. And this is where, you know, you gotta realize, bro, this isn't that personal. You gotta stay in the hot seat.
Okay, I got it. I found it. I found the clip. Let's go over to X, aka Twitter. I still can't get used to calling this shit X. But here's the clip.
Because this is Drake has zero desire to go and get in a second bar for bar rap battle with Kendrick. And it's not because he's like, because now you're gonna create narratives. Oh, you scared? You see, you can't win with. That's the thing about the internet. And honestly, now this is my opinion. I particularly believe that Drake would rap all day with Kendrick, but I don't think he has any more interest in doing what we saw, which by the way was an amazing time, right? Song for song, because the judges and palette where the music is being received at, he's not getting the same fair shake.
Let's stop right there. Okay. I got to call Ak out on this right here. With all due respect, I mess with academics heavy. Okay. However, I got to call Cap, bro. When the man was posting about round or game 2 with the Kyrie Irving post and stuff, everybody was super excited. Game 2? Game 2? Are we going to get another battle? Content creators got hype. Everybody's like, "Are we gonna get more? We're gonna make some more money." So you can't be saying that. And academics included was very excited about another battle, another rap battle, not another life battle, or well, he wanted life in the end of the day. Like, okay, yes, we know, but we were expecting another battle when it came to game 2. So don't backtrack now that Kendrick has been announced to be performing at the Super Bowl and be like, "Nah, that's not what I was talking about game 2. I was talking about in the long run. Like Jay-Z and Nas and no. We gonna keep it right here."
It's not like an even playing field where the people are judging it like independent of biases. So why would he do it again? You get what I'm saying? That would just be stupid. Now, what he's considering game 2, you got to ask him.
Listen.
But I think if you're a fan,
you got to ask him. Nigga, you talk to him on a regular basis. So what does he mean by that? What do you mean by that? Drewski voice.
And you could probably reasonably understand or probably come up with what conceptually a game 2 would be. But if you're thinking that Drake is eagerly sitting at home creating bars, trying to either bait, engage, or hope that Kendrick would entertain him in another battle, that couldn't be further from the truth.
No. Yes, nigga. That's what we thought. All right. We heard the songs. We heard the jabs here and there on the 100 gigs packs. We were like, okay, let's go. Not everybody. A lot of people were saying, "Are you sure you want to engage with that little 5-foot little brother over there in the West Coast? Because he's kind of aggressive." However, a lot of us was like, "Nah, man, let's do this. Let's do it." So don't backtrack now and be like, "Nah, B, he wasn't talking about really going on another rap battle." Like, nah, Cap.
You get what I'm saying?
No, I don't get what you're saying, my nigga. You've been compromised.
Now, everybody's in the chat just like, nah, this is Cap. It's crazy. I shouldn't even said that then. All right, never mind. It's like,
Thank you. I'm glad that the chat holds him accountable for bullshit. Because that's just straight cap, bro. That is caparoni. You know what you said, my nigga. Let's go back to my Instagram page because a few people have responded to this since this whole chain of events have happened. Actually, a lot of people have responded. People are not happy about this shit. I'll show you. Let's go to Juvie. Because Juvie's actually. Let's go to Campers.
I love Kendrick Lamar. I love the pop up. I think he's one of the top artists of this generation, period. Hate the selection. It's in New Orleans. You don't get Lil Wayne. That's what we doing?
Yeah.
Listen, you don't get Lil Wayne in New Orleans for the
Hot
Super Bowl.
Boys.
Not just Hot Boys, Cash Money, all the songs Lil Wayne's done, whether it's Blink 182, there's no reason why Lil Wayne should not be performing the Super Bowl. There's one person who's stopping this. I know, it's not really a secret. Lil Wayne had a problem with somebody before who's kind of part of the organization running it. This is payback. Who's that? Who's Lil Wayne artist?
I got to stop y'all there right there too. Because that conspiracy sounds good. That Jay-Z is blocking Lil Wayne from performing at the Super Bowl. However, and it would be nice to have Lil Wayne, I guess, for the whole New Orleans thing. But would it be that nice? Does Lil Wayne, give me a memorable, and this is for the people in the comments, comment gang strong. Let me know a time that you all seen a memorable Lil Wayne performance. Okay, a performance where he put a lot of effort into the production of the performance itself. Just the way that he did his lyrics on the stage, how he performed every bar on point. Give me a time, a stadium, award show, something that you guys can remember where it was like, yo, that Lil Wayne performance though, that was standout. Please let me know. And I'm not hating because I mess with Lil Wayne. All right. But Lil Wayne has not been known to me for being one of the sickest performers out there.
Drake.
Yeah,
this
hating at this age is crazy.
It's crazy, bro.
And I just said Hot Boys because everybody.
See, these guys have their own agenda also when it comes to Jay-Z, right? Mace, once upon a time, had a beef with Jay-Z. They were having a back and forth early back in the days, and in the late 90s, they had songs going at each other or bars going at each other on songs. Cameron obviously has had his share of issues with Jay-Z from being signed to Rockefeller Records, and then from leaving Rockefeller Records and the way that he reacted to that and the songs that he made towards Jay-Z. These opinions may be a little bit biased.
Is out, BG out,
But what I'm saying is
Juvie.
you said everything right. But Lil Wayne's such a star. He could, how many songs he's done with other people, and then you bring the Hot Boys out at the end. Crazy.
Right? Like, I hear what they're saying. Don't get me wrong. But at the same time, they might not be completely on point with that sentiment. Okay? And here's what Juvie had to say about this too.
So everybody want me to speak on this Super Bowl situation. Look, I'm mad about the situation just like y'all, man. But, my hatred is toward the NFL. Not really the people that book the halftime show. I'm mad at the people that hired the motherfuckers that booked the halftime show. I feel like y'all should step in. Y'all done threw 11 Super Bowls in New Orleans, man. Y'all have yet to put a hip-hop artist from New Orleans on the damn Super Bowl. Sure, y'all have put artists on the Super Bowl back in the days. Al Hurt and the list goes on. Not too many. I feel like every time y'all come here, y'all should have somebody from our city on this shit. But this time it really hit hard when you don't have Lil Wayne on the show. I don't see how the fuck y'all don't have Lil Wayne doing a halftime show. Somebody that has a whole bunch of fucking hits and somebody that really deserves it and somebody that can bring out multiple artists of all genres. Think about it. So this goes to you, Roger Goodell. You need to get it right, man. You coming in our city, sucking up our cultures and making up all this money and putting all this bread in your pocket, putting all this bread in other people's pockets and leaving us dry, hanging us dry.
Dry.
You gotta stop. So everybody want me to speak on this Super Bowl situation.
So Juvie wasn't happy, but Juvie wasn't mad at the Super Bowl per se. He was more mad at at Jay-Z, even though Jay-Z has a big part in making that decision. And I'm gonna go back to the poll right here because I just want to check the temperature, see how y'all feeling about this. Okay, I'm asking in the comments here, should Kendrick be performing at the Super Bowl? 58% of y'all say yes, 42% of y'all say no. I'd really like to know why y'all don't think he should be performing there. And I'm not here to be a Kendrick defender. I'm trying to be as objective as possible. All right. I don't think that Lil Wayne should be performing alone at the Super Bowl. Lil Wayne and friends would be amazing. Maybe, obviously, if Lil Wayne performs, he's going to be bringing out Nicki Minaj. He's going to be bringing out Drizzy Drake. He'll probably bring out Baby and Manny Fresh, the big timers. I don't know if we can get a complete Hot Boys reunion, because I know that Turk was not with it when the last time they were trying to do a Hot Boys reunion. However, I don't think Turk will turn down doing the Super Bowl. All right. Let's go to Nicki Minaj. She wasn't really happy about this. So this is from 20 hours ago. And this is after Birdman. Birdman had some things to say too. He wasn't happy. Obviously, it's in his best interest to be able to get Lil Wayne to perform there. But let's see what he says here, or what she says here. So, you can love and respect Kendrick and still love and respect Wayne. Even Kendrick loves and respects Wayne. Every real rapper loves and respects Wayne. Gag City DC, or hashtag Gag City DC. Tonight is the night. Okay, I don't care about that part. Let's get to where she's really starting to go off. LOL. They did today. If they did call me, I definitely didn't get the call. Cha. Maybe left a VM, or maybe left a voicemail. You must really not know Onika Hungry Pie. This just really shows me you're really caged and have never been able to simply say and do. No, this is a whole other shit. She's been on a few rants. My bad. Cocaine's a terrible drug. Okay, here it is. God will punish you. Mark my words. The man has not only pushed his pen the hardest, but gave the game more than one hip-hop icon as well as on his watch. Represent the rap game? This best rapper don't represent the rap game well enough for you? Black people, wow. If this don't hurt to hear, hurt my heart to read, it will one day. Jesus Christ. Look at how the legends keep being treated after they've given so much to us. Who are you? You God? Judgmental swine delete? Yo, she is on one. Holy shit. She's on the fish scale, yo. Lol. You will regret tweeting this. Life is funny that way. Don't you dare turn your nose up at Lil Wayne, you dick munching bozo. Yo. She's on rant mode. Hold on. This is another good one right here. God forbid if Lil Wayne leaves the earth right now, the culture would be mourning. That's why so many people keep saying to give our legends their flowers while they're still around to smell them. Sitting around all day playing games with people's life and legacy. God ain't sleep. G. Roberson, you will learn that too very soon. Okay, Nicki Unleashed, fam. Watch her. So people are mad. All right, people are upset. But the thing is, Drake might have not wanted to do the Super Bowl, technically. I'll play you something from an episode of the New Rory and Mal show that I was listening, or New Rory and Mal podcast that I was listening to this morning. And they had a really good episode. They pretty much spent the bulk of their episode talking about this whole Drake and Kendrick thing, or Kendrick being in the Super Bowl. So salute to Elliot Wilson. I'll play this off of his page here.
One of the ones that eventually would have had at halftime. So now the sticky part about all of this is Drake has been offered this Super Bowl show for some years now and has turned it down. Probably 4 years he's been offered to perform at Super Bowl. Said no for whatever reason.
Did y'all know this? That Drake has turned down the Super Bowl 4 times now, from what Mal is saying, OVO Mal.
Whatever reason, we just didn't.
Did he tell you that, or is that like a known thing?
I didn't know that.
I've never heard that either.
What? The who?
Drake.
Oh, yeah.
Said no.
Well, he has. Drake has turned down the Super Bowl a few years.
Why do you think he's turned it down? Because that's really
I don't know.
interesting to me.
I don't know why he would turn it down. I mean, you know, that's up to the artist, you know, their discretion. Maybe I'm on the road right now. I don't want to, like, you know, whatever reason.
Want to be able to give it the proper
whatever
time?
reason it may be. It may be a conflict. When you're talking about artists that are that big, it could be a conflict of interest somewhere, partnerships here, there. Like, you know, it is what it is. The reason why, because again, Kendrick is one of the ones that eventually would have had at halftime. So now the sticky part about all of this is Drake has been offered.
My bad. So he's been offered to do the Super Bowl 3-4 times, and he's turned it down 3-4 times in the last few years. Keep in mind, in the last few years, who's been running the NFL halftime show? Who's been running the cultural department or whatever that Jay-Z is in charge of? Right? So has he been turning down the Super Bowl based on just, I don't got time? Like how what Mal is saying, I'm on tour, I'm busy, I'll get you next time. Or has he been turning it down because Jay-Z runs the shit? Because by next year, from what I've been hearing from different reports, that Rock Nation is not going to be doing the halftime show next year. This is going to be the last year. Next year, they're going to be, the Super Bowl is going to be in Los Angeles. But Jay-Z's not going to be in charge. So is it a big conspiracy that we have going on here? Or is it just Kendrick was the right choice for the job? They're saying that Kendrick Lamar is supposed to have an album that's going to be dropping soon. A lot of people haven't figured out when that's going to be. But that's right around the time of the Grammys. The stars are kind of aligning. However, one thing also people got to keep in mind, Kendrick wouldn't be in this position right now if he wasn't battling Drake. And I'm not trying to take anything away from Kendrick's accolades, his status in the game already. But this level where he is right now, this high point, this buzz that he's getting all over the industry is based off of the heels of a huge battle that went down. So minus the battle, do y'all even think that Kendrick Lamar would be performing at the Super Bowl? And be honest. I'm asking you guys in the comments to be honest. All right. We don't got to be doing all of this, capping for or caping for the best, our favorite person on the team type shit. Be real honest. If Kendrick Lamar and Drake didn't have that epic battle that happened a few months ago, would he be an option for the Super Bowl? Not to say that Kendrick Lamar's not doing his thing.
Sure, what else you expected when the higher ups have all come together as a collective with
Wrong post.
Sure, what else you expected when the higher ups have all come together as a collective with
Right? So there's a lot of conspiracies that are floating around. In my opinion, as long as it's hip hop, I'm good. Okay. If Drake's been turning down the Super Bowl, then it is what it is. There's only so many times you can ask somebody to do something before you say, you know what? I'm not going to ask this nigga again. I experience this all the time. Right? I'm an introvert. There's a lot of times where I get invited to stuff or I used to get invited to stuff over the years. And I would say, yeah, I'll do my best to go. And I just wouldn't go. So after a while, niggas stop inviting you to shit. They're like, yo, Friday ain't going to go anyway. So why am I even going to invite him? This might be the case when it comes to this whole Drizzy Drake thing. They might have not even considered to have him at the Super Bowl at this point because why? Like, you've turned it down 3 years, 4 years in a row. You got better shit to do. You never know. Maybe he'll circle back next year once Rock Nation's not in charge of this shit. Right? Because obviously, you know, I'm not going to go through some of the, well, I can go through some of these videos because there's a lot of these Drake versus Jay-Z conspiracy theory videos that are going around. And I was watching Academics. He was watching a whole super breakdown video on it yesterday. And it was definitely very interesting. And they were making a lot of good points. But it makes it seem like this has been planned the whole time. You know, another thing I wanted to ask y'all about the long run, about the long game. Because I feel like Kendrick has been playing the long game with this one. I think that they already predetermined who was going to be performing at the Super Bowl from last year, in my opinion. So I'm going to play. Oh, let me see what Master P says about this. So Master P writes a message to the NFL. He says, salute to Kendrick Lamar for performing at the halftime show at the Super Bowl. Well deserved. He is one of the hottest music artists in the world and has one of the biggest songs right now. As ambassador of entertainment for the city of New Orleans, I have to agree with the fans that Lil Wayne should be part of the celebration as well. He's one of the greatest hip hop artists alive, and still relevant, and he's a New Orleans native. Let's not miss the cultural moment of this in the South. Life is too short. We have to give our legends their flowers while they are here. All right. But that's not what I want to show you. I wanted to show y'all this. So I feel like it's been predetermined. And let me know if I'm wrong. I'll just play the song again. Maybe I'm crazy.
There you go. Give me one more. Ah.
Now, I know the sounds don't sound exactly the same. But, you know, salute to What's the Dirt. He did a great video on this, on Euphoria. Or what was that? 616 in LA. My bad. And it was still never deciphered what that noise was. Juicy Hamburger says reach. Rita says Friday, you're reaching like crazy right now. What, I got a reaching violation? You're hearing bear whistles being blown. Reach! Foul on the play. I'm just saying. That's the first thing that where my brain went to as soon as I heard this shit.
There you go. Give me one more. Ah.
I'm reaching. Gang, I'm reaching. I've heard a few other people try to dispel this, like, no, there's no way. What if I'm not reaching? What if I'm right? And they've been said, okay, from last year, you're going to be performing at the Super Bowl. If that's the case, then Jay-Z's not in the fault right now. Like, oh, Jay-Z tried to do this to get at Drake. No, it was predetermined. All right. And knowing, all right, hold on, I'm putting on my tinfoil hat. I should go get some tinfoil from the cupboard. All right, tinfoil hat's on. Knowing that I'm going to be performing at the Super Bowl, I'm going to plant that sound in the beginning of 616, and then when I do this commercial for the Super Bowl, voila! Yep. DJ.
Yo, what up?
What up? What up? Who does DJ what?
Illinois, yo.
Illinois, what up, family?
No, I'm trying to get this camera to work, man. You can hear me though?
I can hear you. Am I reaching, bro?
I think you know what it is. I think it's more. You have the right idea, but I think it's more the You see when Kendrick posted that video. I don't even know if it was Kendrick, but one of the malls posted the video with the Ozempic, the T-shirt, all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That more sounds like it.
What, the noise that was in the background?
Yeah.
Mm.
But if you know how the chop and screw thing goes already. If you chop and screw this sound on the 616, it sounds identical.
I'm saying it might even be like once because what is that? Like a football, like it's a ball dispenser.
Yeah.
Pause. Right. When it's empty, what noise does it make when it's empty?
Just like sounds almost like a ventilator.
Or like, don't sound like that.
Yeah, it sounds like that, yo. When it's just running, there's no balls going through it. Pause.
Yeah, I'm just saying. It's not. Listen, it might be a wild theory. Some people are going to be like, "Okay, all right, Friday, calm down. All right, calm down." But I don't think it's the wildest theory, man. It's the most craziest thing.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on Drake not even wanting to perform at the Super Bowl for the last 3-4 years?
He has his reasons still, and there's probably more than behind it. It's probably Jay-Z influenced in a sense.
Well, he took over. Hold on, he took over in 2022.
Yeah. So I'm thinking, I don't know. It could be politics. Maybe they wanted him to do something he didn't want to do, or because there's a lot of planning behind that, right? That goes into the Super Bowl halftime shows. A lot of planning, and I think they do it like a year in advance.
Mm-hmm.
And they just pick the halftime show. They have everybody picked out or whatever. First, they have to bid on the city, which is probably done like 2 years in advance because it takes a while to do that, right? Because even the FIFA, because even when you see how we're getting FIFA, we're getting the World Cup 2026 in Toronto.
Yeah. That's the next topic I'm going to be getting to.
That was in the talks for at least 2-3 years, maybe even before COVID.
Yeah.
Right? So these things are like they planned this shit ahead long time, or language again. But yeah, like I don't know. Like, maybe Drake was too busy to do it. Maybe he didn't want to. Maybe he wanted to headline and they didn't want to make him headline, and they wanted him to be with other people. Who knows what it is? I
figured it out what it is, man. Let's give a timeline of 4 years. Okay. That he's not doing it.
Yup.
The first 2 years, we ain't messing with football.
Yeah.
Okay. Cap took a knee. We stand with Cap.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Then Jay-Z comes in 2022.
Yup.
He says we passed that. Right. But Jay and Drake got their own little thing going on. No matter what with the conspiracies, I'm going to agree that Drake and Jay have had an issue with each other for years. They've been dissing each other here and there. They obviously have some kind of mutual respect, but they've been getting at each other for years. So from 2022,
it's crazy. And there's songs. I think it was Pound Cake. Jay
he dissed him on Pound Cake.
He threw a shot at Drake. I didn't even catch that till last night when I was watching a blogger's video. they've been that I didn't catch that they've been throwing subliminals on each other's tracks like at each other for this long, bro. Like it was I was like it was an eye opener when I heard about it yesterday. You know what I
You
mean?
never heard you never caught the line, I had something before you had braces. That was an obvious shot to me.
I didn't. That was a shot, but at the time listening to the tune,
Turn into Jay.
I didn't know that was at him. I didn't know that was at Drizzy.
I felt when I first heard it, and this is like back in real time. I think this is like 2013 when the album dropped.
Yeah.
I thought to myself, is that towards Drake on his own song? And the youth would just allow the man to do that? But then I was like, there's no way that he would allow the man to just diss him on the track and not just cut that bar out and be like, okay, no. Or even check him on it, like, bro, was he getting at me? Was you talking to me?
Shot at me type deal. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I didn't know. I listened to all these songs. I didn't even taking these little jabs, yo. But they've been going for years.
I feel like the internet helped to hype that bar.
Yeah.
But at the time, like I was trying to have some plausible deniability. Like, there's no way. There's no way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because the way they're working together, it doesn't seem like it's like that.
No, but fam, how many times have you ever heard a man diss the man on the feature who invited him? You invite me to get on your feature and I diss you? That's unheard of.
Jay-Z's a snake, bro.
Jesus Christ.
He's a snake, bro. That man's like, what was it? You remember that show, G.I. Joe? That guy's Cobra Commander of snakes.
He's Cobra Commander. But you know what the problem I have with this? And this video is the one that you're talking about that people were reviewing yesterday.
Yeah.
With all due respect to Jay-Z, and I have the same admiration for Jay as a rapper over the years, like just him being the guy and just a sick businessman.
He's up there, 100%.
But these niggas was dick riding him too hard. All of them, bro. Drake, Wayne, all of them were like making him feel so hype that this is how he's treating them now, bro.
Right? But they should have learned from when he was dealing with Dame Dash, yo. Because Dame Dash was his right-hand man and he snaked him too.
What's the saying go? Treat them like a star and they'll treat you like a fan.
Right?
All right?
He even said it. There's enough times he mentioned it.
But it still has to be a little
Hold on, watch this.
competitive when you go in and lay in your verse and him going his lane in his verse, because I know you trying to eat him up, you trying to eat you up.
Yeah.
Now,
Pause.
when you listen to his verse, you be like, woo, he's going in, or same thing with Jeezy's verse or Wayne's verse.
Yeah, usually when it's your album, you got to do your verse first. It's
Right.
kind of like rare that someone will send you a song and be like, get on my album.
Did you ever want to do your verse over? Like, you know what?
You know what? Actually, my verse was way harder on Light Up before.
Mhm.
And a song that I had used I had done a song
Mhm.
and then the song was never supposed to, nothing was supposed to happen with it.
Mhm.
And it leaked.
Mhm.
And then the bars from that song were just so hard. It was a song with Big Sean.
Mhm.
And those bars, there were some bars on that song that fit so much better on Light Up. It made
Right.
so much more sense. And the last night before mastering, I had to go in and switch the first 12 bars. So on Light Up, I lost my footing a bit. Jay came and killed me on that. Jay killed me.
Like, I understand Jay deserves the accolades. He's the first $1 billion rapper, I guess.
Yeah.
Right. He's married to Beyonce. He's the guy. He set the blueprint, pun intended.
Yeah, 100%.
But bro, the way that these guys was riding him back in the early 2000s, bro. Or
They made him
2010.
feel like he was like the god, yo.
Yes. And it was the young bucks that were doing it. Bucks like him, Wayne, all of the guys who were in their age group, they were looking at Jay in such a high pedestal, while mans that were in his age group, like Jay's age group, didn't like him, bro.
Like Birdman and them Monday.
Birdman, LL Cool J had an issue with him. I think Method Man had an issue with him. Remember when he took over Def Jam for a while? All them guys who were signed had an issue with Jay.
Yeah. But then at that time, it probably was an envious thing, because they're like, yo, how's this guy moving like this? And now he's like an executive, he's capitalizing. But he even said it in, what was the song on the 444 album? what's the name of that song, man? He's talking about how he's like, oh, I'm gonna tell you how to make you buy the block or whatever. Buy the block.
Oh, the story of OJ.
Yeah. Yeah, he's been giving people, he's been putting people on game like that from time. It's just people weren't even taking him serious. So I guess this is what he was saying in his lyrics. You know how these guys are like, well, we live by our lyrics. He's probably living by everything he said. And he's just that advanced that he took advantage of the situation and the doors that were open, as opposed to these other guys that were there. They're like, yo, you know, they're like, yeah, I wanna be the king, I wanna be the top, but they're not doing what he's doing. Which makes to the point where it's like he's just brown. No, I wouldn't say brown nosing, but he's like kissing ass to get to the top. He's stepping on toes. He's stepping on people just to get to the ladder, like the top of the ladder. And now it's just an envious thing.
Well, Dame's down bad, and you know he pushed the price down of the Rockefeller stake, and he let everybody know like, yo, why are you even gonna buy that? I'm gonna take it back in 7 years anyway, so don't even bother.
Yo, Jay-Z's something else, man.
It's different, bro.
But no, what though? We would have never known this much information about Jay behind the scenes if this didn't happen with Kendrick and Drake. In reality,
that's true.
Because now it's like shined upon him. Because all right, so yeah, Kendrick announcing that he's going to the Super Bowl is what triggered it.
Yeah,
because in reality, yeah, they should have gave it to Wayne.
That's
100%.
Facts.
And then they should have gave it. Well, I guess because then it's down to business though, right? Like he's popping right now, Kendrick.
Hold on, I can't say that's facts. Let me take that back. I can't take that's facts. I can't say that's facts because I don't think Lil Wayne is gonna do a great performance at the Super Bowl. Maybe have him as a part of the Super Bowl, but by himself.
What would he perform? Like fireman, hustler music.
Okay, let's do that.
Miss Officer.
And Comment Gang Strong, y'all do the same thing. What songs would Lil Wayne perform at the Super Bowl?
Those are my 3 picks right there. But he'd have to do at least if he's doing it by himself. It's probably a 15-minute at least.
So what did you say? You said fireman. You said hustler music.
Yeah, Miss Officer.
Woo!
Get Money with DJ Khaled.
Okay.
A Millie
for sure. Lollipop. He's got to do Lollipop.
Lollipop. Right foot, left foot.
Right foot, left foot has to get done.
You know what I mean? So those tunes, that would be like his whole set right there.
I would probably have to take out of your list there. Actually,
and if you want,
it would be amazing to hear Hustler's music at the Super Bowl, but I don't even think he would do that song. That's too much for the hip hop heads, bro.
You probably even put in, if you want to go commercial now, you could put Mirrors with Bruno Mars.
There's that. And he also has the song Forever with Drake.
Yeah, that too.
Right, the Eminem, Forever. The one for the LeBron soundtrack there.
Yeah, you'd have to bring him out though. That'd be he'd bring him out. That'd be a surprise appearance, like how Dre did 50 in them guys.
Right, and maybe come out and do hell yeah, fucking right. Oh! But yo, at the Super Bowl, that would be a little bit crazy.
Yeah, I have a feeling. I don't know why I'm thinking this, but I have a feeling there's gonna be like a riot or something happening at the Super Bowl this year. Just because the way Gucci was it Gucci man? Who was it? I think it was Birdman said, "Oh, if they don't respect it, I'm gonna make them respect it." Like certain things like that. It's kind of sticky.
Birdman be talking, bro.
Yeah.
So, okay. Speaking of Birdman, I have a little clip on him and his relationship with Jigga Man.
Okay.
Got voted #1 by MTV, #1 MC. What do you make of that?
I don't think he's #1 MC.
Wow. Okay.
And no kind of way. Wayne the best. He do the most and he make the most money.
Yeah.
I don't think no nigga in the business make more money than us.
Fair enough.
And so how could you be the best if you don't make the best money, the most money? And
okay, we gotta stop there, bro.
You don't do the most.
Mm-hmm.
Lyrically, come on, man, be for real, man. Can't nobody fuck with Wayne. And to me, if you're #1 and you ain't getting no money, don't mean nothing. You hear me? So, but if you're #1 and you making money, to me, who making the most money? That's #1 to me. Fuck all
that kind of aged badly, bro.
Yeah.
Because Jay still got more money than him, bro.
Way more.
And Jay gave Lil Wayne a loan. A lot of people are saying that Jay has an issue with Wayne.
Like that? He did his
He helped him with his taxes, bro.
Right?
He was gonna sign Wayne to Rock Nation when when him and Baby were having issues, and maybe that's part of the problem because he kind of stepped in, and Rock Nation, like they do that. Like they step in and they take artists and they help them in the situations and ray-tay-tay. My cat is
kind of steal them or kind of suit them from underneath their wings type deal for the original person that brought them in.
Exactly. And he tried to do that to Birdman, and Birdman wasn't having that. He's like, nah, me and my son will resolve this on our own, Wody.
Right.
Right?
That's ego though. That's all ego right there.
Is it? Like, bro, like I have a contract with this nigga. Now you want to try to swoop in and take him?
It's ego and business at the same time.
Yeah.
But it's not right. But if I'm not, it's like when Pac was with Suge Knight. Nobody tried to bend, nobody tried to bail him out. Suge Knight was the only one that bailed him out and signed him right away. Right?
Yeah, but how did that turn out?
That didn't turn out good. So that's probably, this might not turn out the greatest either, right?
Yeah. But you know, Wayne has been saying he wants to perform at the Super Bowl. It's not something that he just doesn't want to do. It's just
it's accolade he wants to do. Accolade. It's one of his accolades.
Yeah.
Right.
Maybe next year.
I think they'll put him on probably in San Francisco, maybe because the Super Bowl is in San Francisco. I think 2 years from now. They'll probably put him on then. They wouldn't put him on right after it, or they'll bring him up, or Kendrick will probably feel the pressure of this, and being the guy he is, probably bring out Wayne.
I think that's what's gonna happen. I think he's gonna bring Wayne out, man.
And then Wayne will be headlining 2 years from now. Do you know there's a pattern?
Hold on. If he brings out Wayne, I don't know how much loyalty that's gonna show towards the boy Drizzy Drake. So you're gonna go on the stage with the Ops, the man who called me a PDF file. That's what's happening.
Remember, Wayne was rocking a EXO chain too. Remember earlier this year too. So
that's fine.
But who knows?
But bro, there's a limit.
Feelings from Drake smashing his thing when he was in jail, but who knows? We don't know any of that, right? But if you really look at the way the Super Bowl halftime shows are too, and only like recently have they been incorporating hip hop into it.
Since Jay-Z took over?
Yes, it's been yes, then headliners the next year. Yes, again, then headliners the next year. So this is the headliner year this year.
Yeah.
So who's gonna be? They're gonna probably have somebody else, like a bunch of people, like 5 artists the year after this. Probably put Wayne on probably after that.
But here's the thing, and I don't know if you heard, or I don't know if you were here when I was saying this. Rock Nation's not in charge of that next year. Jay's not in charge of that next year.
They cut him off.
I think that's the cutoff. They're gonna be back onto some white shit, Taylor Swift,
so it's probably
or whatever else they're gonna get into, Rascal Flats or whoever white groups.
The Swifties, Luke Combs,
Post Malone.
Bruno
okay,
Mars.
like you know, we're having a good nigga fest, and that's all good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But all right, you had 4 or 5 years now. Enough.
Yeah, that's what the Super Bowl's probably. That's probably what the commissioner is probably seeing. He's like, all right, I gave you your time, or it could be just a contract, the amount of time you had in the contract to do it.
And you also got to remember, America's white. No matter how much black people got in America, it's predominantly white. After a while, they're gonna be like, okay, can I get some Morgan Wallace or something, or Wagwan, like
some like country music, bro, like, you know.
Yeah, Morgan Allen, my bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what's literally at the top of the chart. Sabrina Carpenter. There are other options here.
No, it'd be wild if they after contract is up with Jigga doing the hip hop stuff, if they went to like that like EDM festival type ish, bro.
You never know. Depends on what's slapping next year.
And incorporated K-pop.
Yeah. Let me ask you a question before we get off this topic, because I've been beating this topic up for like almost an hour here now. Pause.
Yeah.
Do you think that he's gonna perform Not Like Us at the Super Bowl?
I have a feeling he is. But he's gonna edit out the. I don't think he's gonna. I think he's gonna edit out the A minor part. I think he's just gonna do the part where he's talking about Black History, because it's Black History Month that month. I don't think he's gonna say like A minor. You're probably gonna do the "They Not Like Us," "They Not Like Us," and then edit it to the part where he's probably gonna start.
Once upon a time, then
Yeah.
once upon chains. Yeah.
I think he's gonna do that part. I don't think he's gonna go too crazy with the A minor. And if he does, it's a bold move. Because
You can't go certified lover boy, certified. You can't do that.
I don't think he's gonna go that crazy. And if he does, who knows? He probably could.
I think he's gonna crash out.
Maybe.
I think he's gonna be not allowed to do it, or they're gonna tell him he's not supposed to do it, and he's gonna Justin Timberlake the shit. He's just gonna crash out.
Take advantage of the moment.
Yeah, even if they don't ever invite him again, he's like, whatever. That's Compton. You know what I'm saying? And Down to Earth said, America is not mostly white Friday. That's cap, bro. It is. Black people make up like what, 19? No, just the population.
I don't know, because it's switching right now. A lot of immigrants are moving from down here down to there, but yes, it is predominantly. And then you have your urban suburban like areas too, right? And then you have the trenches.
Yeah,
it's like Toronto. It's like Canada, like Toronto. You have you're like on the outskirts. You have your like predominantly white areas, like Woodbridge and Richmond Hill and them places, they're Pickering and whatnot. Then you have Toronto, which is like urban. It's all mixed.
He's saying the Spanish population.
Yeah,
the Spanish population is crazy over there, but I think that still white people make up like 50% of America or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Look, realists are saying 70 to 75% of America is white. I don't know. I'm not even looking it up. I'm in front of a laptop. I'm not even looking it up. But like, yeah.
Because I know when I go to visit my cousins in Jersey, where he lives, it's all like Puerto Ricans and Jamaicans.
Yeah.
And then you go to Manhattan, though, it's all white people.
Yeah, and then you got to remember all of those other states that are just bare white people too. You know what I'm saying?
So you have New Jersey's all Italians, like not Jersey, but like certain parts of Jersey, there's all Italians, like Long Island and shit. You know what I mean? So it's all over it's like I just couldn't like. And at the end of the day, I've been saying it. It's Toronto's a mini New York, mini of the States basically, and it was bound to get to where it is right now, like years later. You know what I mean? Well,
yeah, even with the
but the States now is on a flip side now. You know what I mean? Where they're trying to catch up with our multiculturalism, how we're diverse over here. They're trying to do that shit over there.
Yeah, but they still want to do their white shit over there. Like,
of course,
after a while, we can't have like 5 hip hop Super Bowls or 10 hip hop Super Bowls in a row. So I just pulled up a Google stat here: 332 million people in the States. The majority, white Americans constitute the majority of the 300. 71%, man. That's a lot that's a lot of white people, man.
Yeah. So you weren't wrong about what you said at all. 100%. You were right.
They're gonna want to hear some Taylor Swift after a while.
Or Motorhead, or some Taylor Swift, Motorhead. Luke Combs.
Like Kendrick is saying, "You Not Like Us." He's not just only talking to Drake and Canada. He's talking to the whites.
He's talking to everybody.
There's gonna be a bunch of people at the game like, so we're not like him neither. So why are we here? Why are we here watching you perform then if you're not like us?
Right.
If we're not like you.
If we're not like you. Yeah. Some people will take it like that.
I would think so.
It's a perfect football moment though, because even it's like a practice. That's like a practice team, like a team practice, motivational game tune, man.
I guess if you're into music about PDF files and shit.
No, I mean like just the chorus. I don't even care about the rest of the lyrics. But like as a man that likes football or a man that's played football, like I used to play football. That's something I would train to. Not taking in, not because of how he's saying PDF file thing, just the chorus.
Yeah, it's perfect, but it's still in a song where the man is calling a man a certified PDF, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's accusing
Overall.
people of their mans in the team of shit. Like, and listen, don't get me wrong. The song is a bop. I think the song is a bop too. But it's a bop that's having accusations in it, and he's saying some wild shit. I wouldn't expect Family Matters to be the Super Bowl song either.
No, hello.
The man's talking about Kendrick beating his wife.
Man said Kendrick just opened his mouth. Somebody had him a Grammy right now.
Yes, that's not acceptable for the Super Bowl neither.
Super Bowl, because there's kids there too, right?
Yes.
You know what I mean? So
what are we just moving the goalpost?
But Friday, remember we had this talk before too. We're like, yo, it's there's kids singing out the tune there.
And I was saying that's wrong.
Yeah, I know it's wrong. We were saying that's what I'm saying. We had this talk before. It was wrong. It's not right for them to be. It's portraying a bad image for people in general. But then look at the culture now, anyways, right? People are more. There's people sensitive to certain things, and then there's people sensitive to certain other things that they're not going to be sensitive to. Because this is a song, they're not going to realize what they're saying at the moment because it's hype, right?
Yeah.
It's just like being at a concert. Remember when I still don't to this day don't think they did that DJ, I think it was Screw. When they said he went to history. I still to this day think it was Montreal, but nobody thought Toronto would be singing it. They're saying that's in history. And look what happened. People in history were singing it out loud. So basically expect the unexpected, man, at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because anything can happen. Even though the messages are wrong, it's portrayed as a negative situation, and it's not supposed to be something that you should be singing or even replaying over and over again and praising and making like a big deal out of it like it is. But it's what it is, man. It's almost like when we say sex sells, right?
Yeah.
The same thing. Violence is almost like sex in a sense, and it's selling.
False accusation sells too, I guess,
yeah,
right?
Lies, whatever a narrative is that people can believe. Like if you make it believable and it sticks, then I guess that's what's working right now.
Yeah, I think if the NFL allows him to play the song without any kind of controversy, then that's a bad look on them. On the NFL,
100%.
If he does the whole song and they didn't know it was gonna happen, like they put out a statement later, like, you know, we were advised he was only gonna do the chorus, and then all of a sudden he's all there talking about certified lover boy, and then he did the A minor part and everything and all that. Like,
what? All right, so let me ask you this: what songs do you think he's gonna perform there? I think he's gonna do Money Trees, King Kunta. Not Like Us for sure. Like That.
He's gonna do the song with SZA.
SZA, yeah.
Right, from the Black Panther soundtrack.
What's it called? Stars? Something Stars.
Yeah, All the Stars.
All the Stars. Yeah, 100% he's doing that one.
All right. Bring out SZA. He'll probably bring out Dr. Dre.
Yeah, because he'll probably bring out Dre like how he did for the concert, the Pop-O concert. Make him start off the thing.
Yeah, he probably a lot of the songs that he did in the pop out, he'll probably redo over at the
Super Bowl.
At the Super Bowl. Because the songs that he did at the pop out before Not Like Us, he performed a lot of his classics. You know what I'm saying? He's obviously going to perform yeah. I am dog.
Oh damn! Be humble.
Be humble for sure. Be humble.
You think he'll bring out Schoolboy?
For Schoolboy shit, or just for a song with Schoolboy?
For a song with Schoolboy, Collard Greens.
Yeah, they could do Collard Greens. It's just weird because now that like we're like thinking about the lineup of songs that he would do, it's literally the pop out show all over again.
Yeah, just on a bigger scale.
Yeah.
It's in another arena, but the thing is, it's not the vicinity is different, but the air, like the venue isn't, because it's another arena.
Yeah.
But it's a bigger arena, a little bit bigger. But the only thing different is that it's like 300 million people watching. It's not like 100,000.
And like even like I was thinking, okay, bring out Snoop Dogg, but then a lot of those guys were already brought out 2 years ago when for the Super Bowl 2 years ago.
Yeah. So I don't know.
I don't know. It's gonna be a repeat of a lot of shit. Like, it's kind of underwhelming when I think about it. So they better really like impress us.
Yeah.
But listen,
Yes,
I want to get off of this Kendrick Lamar shit,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Because we've been killing this topic for an hour. But
We love hip hop.